Hi everyone, it's Nancy here and I'm back with another process video for you, and here I am using another one of the recent Cameo cuts that I've brought, and this is very similar to, I think it was a jelly bean soup die cut paper that you could buy, and it's made up of lots of different circles. As you can see, I'm mounting that on the back or on a piece of highline paper from Basic Grey. And what made me choose this background is because I had this picture that I wanted to scrap, and that is it's a circular in design, so I thought it went quite well with this layout. And it's an illustration and caricature of me by a wonderful blogger that's out there. She did used to be under the Nearsighted Owl, but I know that she has recently changed her blog because of some hate and stuff she's got out there. So it is from a collection of her drawings called Fat Babes, and I really love it, and I was so excited when we had the chance to send her photos and she do drawings for us. So I'm really excited when I received mine, and so I just wanted to scrap that. And so what you're seeing here is I'm just building up some layers behind that. I've pulled out a punch and punched some glitter paper because, again, I wanted to just echo that kind of scallop circle theme again. And then I'm just using some of the Fresh Cut collection here to mount that on. And again, that's the orange polka dot paper. As I say, I really like how that looked. Here I'm just kind of thinking about what I want to do, and I decide that I want to back those circles. At this point, I'm thinking just a few of those circles with the paper from the Fresh Cut collection. I do eventually end up filling up all of those circles. It was very time consuming. You'll be pleased to know that I do edit the video out, so you don't actually have to watch that. But I'm just taking the little bits of paper that I had left, and I would say, I mean, this layout took me I think it was like nearly 2 hours, I think, because when I switched the video camera off, I was kind of watching something on my laptop and just kind of chilling out. I wasn't, sort of rushing through it, but it was so worth it. And as I said, I've just cut the circle design out of a piece of blue basil cardstock, and as I say, I really love how it looks. I do change my mind on that background paper because I decide that I want the pattern to be just in the circles. And as you can see here, I'm starting to kind of like was placing them at random bits. Then you can see from that final piece there, you can see the background is a complete and utter mess. But I kind of step away from. I was kind to add like 3. So you kind of like had the visual triangles going around everywhere, but it really just didn't work, and it was looking like a right mess. So I just slowly fill them up, and I pull all the bits of paper out from that paper pad, and I really love how it came out. I'm really pleased with it. And as I said, it's not going to be a highly embellished layout. And once I'd done that kind of background paper, it actually went quite quick because there was not sort of too much you could kind of add to it, because I didn't want to cover up too much of that background paper. As you can see, when I was sort of showing it before I stuck it down there was a couple of circles that weren't full because I knew that that's where my photo was going to go, so I kind of made that decision. And here I am, I've just pulled out some bits from that prim pad, and I'm just wanting something to help that colour pop. And again, it had a design in the middle of it, but I'm fine with this covering it up, the same as I'm kind of with Project Life cards and stuff at the moment. I've pulled out one of those small spit your words out, Nancy, small doilies, and I'm going to just add that to layout. I did just edge that in the pink chalk ink because I just wanted to make it stand out a little bit because it was getting a little bit lost against that background. So I'm just adding those behind my cluster and just sticking a little bit of washi tape, and it's washi tape I don't really like, so I'm just sticking that over. Kind of now thinking where I want to add anything else. I'm going through the Dear Lizzie Project Life cards, And these were, I think, the original Delizzy ones, and I just brought a few of them from someone who was selling them, so I don't have them all, but as you know, I love that Polaroid paper so much. So there was a bigger one of those on a 4x6 Project Life card, so I'm just cutting it out, and the colour tones go really well with the sort of watercolour effect that's on that Fresh Cut Basic Grey collection. I'm just adding some gold mist into the background, and I'm just letting that go wherever it wants in the layout. And again, I didn't want to add too much sort of texture and stuff to the background. I did contemplate stamping on it, but I thought no, it's busy enough as it is. So I've just added some gold, and I'm just adding some coral as well. Sorry about that, I've still got a little bit of a cough left. I'm just inking the edges on some of my bits and pieces as well. It's not something I do a lot of anymore, but we've had these chalk inks in with the Scraptastic kits lately, so it is making me a little bit more prone to using those up. I'm just using my heat gun there to dry off some of that ink, because it was kind of drying differently on the pattern paper to the cardstock. I do apologise, you kind of see me leaning over there. I'm now just trying to look and see if there's anything else I want to add to it. I did look at my wood veneers, but I then pulled out the Fresh Cut die cut pieces, and I'm just sort of seeing if I want to add any of those to the layout. There was some circular elements in there, and I did consider about adding those on top of the layout, but decided, you know, you can overuse it, too much of a good thing. So I'm just pulling out some bits here, and just kind of thinking how I want to add some layers to that. Do apologise because my video is actually frozen, so I'm not sure what you're watching right now. Oh, it's back. So I'm just working on that cluster and seeing what I can add. I do like the sort of flower die cut, and again it's picking up, because it's from the same collection as those back pieces, and the paper, it works quite well, so I'm just adding those. I did contemplate about cutting that photo down so it was just a circle, but I thought that white edge just makes it pop a little bit from the other circles in the background. There's a wood veneer there that I was thinking of adding on, but I don't believe any of those end up on the layout, other than that love one. No, I may put a couple of hearts on there. And I've kind of, I don't know, I've kind of not been putting out my wood veneers as much. And that's something I really kind of want to do. I pulled out an old sticker sheet there, and that was an Echo Park one, just to see about adding those stickers on. I pull out that cloud piece, trying to kind of get that to work on there. But you know, but that's the kind of way I do laying. I just pull stuff out and just sort of try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I do pull a circular piece, and again, that is from that Echo Park paper and the Alison Creft one. And I just add that behind a couple of the layers. And I'm just cutting out one of those words, and I'm cutting it into two parts because I didn't want the word on one of it. And just looking at any other bits that I can kind of add on here. And again, these sticker sheets have been hanging around in my stash for quite a while, and I want to just get them used up and get them stuck on. And as I say, I mean, I think we can just like hang on to some bits for way too long, so just trying to use them up, and anything that doesn't get on a layout I am just going to look at bin in soon, because yeah, I think some of the stuff's not necessarily my style either. So I'm happy with how this is looking, and I'm just going to use my wet glue to stick those wood veneers down. And that is the Cosmic Shimmer glue, and say it's my favourite wet glue, but I think everyone has their kind of favourite glues and that they use. And as you know, I use my ATG a lot as well to stick the different layers of paper down. I'm just looking through my flare button tin. And again, it's echoing the kind of circle theme within there. And the one I choose just says captured. And I believe that was from 2Ps. It may not be. It's in my box, who knows where it came from. So I'm just trying to plan where I'm going to put that. And I'm kind of happy with how it looks there. So here are some close-up images of the layout. I don't actually add a title to it, but I do journal on the back. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye!